Hey, welcome back to the Gunpla Network. I'm Murdoch, and today we are reviewing the high-grade build metaverse Gundam 00 Command Qan Desert Type. But before we go any further, I'd like to thank the sponsor of this video, Canadian Gundam. Looking for that next kit or tool to complete your collection? Canadian Gundam's got you covered. With a vast selection of Gunpla, plamo kits, paints, and tools, you're sure to find what you're looking for. And then, you have their flat rate shipping across North America and private warehouse options. But wait, there's more. Take advantage of the discount code Gunpla Network for 10% off your entire order at checkout. Okay, so I'm going to skip part of the lore dump this time since I touched on what I knew briefly in the unboxing video. The need to know basics here are that this kit and its pilot are from the same shared universe as the Gundam Breaker games and the Battlogue series. The new info I have is that the pilot is one Takuma Nagitsuji from that time, also known as Mr. X, and considered by many to be the representation of you, the player, in Gundam Breaker 3. And there are hints, I'll be honest, I didn't pick up on any of them, probably because I didn't play Gundam Breaker 3, that Meister Jin also appears to be this older, more mature iteration of this character. Bandai even went so far as to keep Meister Jin's Japanese voice actor's name a secret on Japanese Twitter, or X as it's now known, and I'll let you connect the dots when you beat Gundam Breaker 4 to find out why. That being said, the more I look at it now, there are a lot of echoes between the Command Quanta and Meister Gundam itself. Coincidence? I think not. Okay, conspiracy theories aside though, let's have a look at this thing, shall we? Its base kit is still very much a 00 Quant. Yeah, I say Quant, get over it. And the leftover parts on the runners drive that point home even further. And it comes with just about all the articulation you would come to expect from a more modern high grade from 00 or even IBO for that matter. From the bottom up, the ankles are on swiveling peg joints for pretty realistic ranges of motion and rotation. The extra armor plates around the lower legs don't impede their range of motion much, if at all. And as you can see here by this ridiculous pose, Command Quanta is able to do the splits, more or less. The hip binders have excellent range of motion, but they still can get in the way a bit. The codpiece itself has some room for wiggling, as it is on the same kind of polycap joint as the hip binders are. Moving up to the torso, it can do some ab crunching, as well as lean back. The arms have some issues moving with the extra bits in the way, but that's simply because of the flared out armored pieces. As for the head, the neck can get that head banging action everybody loves to do, but if you try and turn it too far either way, you're probably going to twist it off, as the shoulders get in the way and limit the range of that particular motion. Lastly, the missile pack on the backpack is a fun little extra. It's multi-jointed, so you're able to aim it almost anywhere you want. After having a good look at them, some might argue that the color separation isn't as obvious as its standard green color scheme. That's fair, but again, if the paint job is done at least somewhat for camouflage, the colors picked work well for that purpose. That being said, I opted to avoid stickers and paint details in, and I'm feeling like the kit reasonably rewarded me for it at least. The build process for this guy was pretty lightning fast, to my surprise. I don't know, I just might be getting more proficient at this, even though I've been doing it for years already. As I mentioned earlier, there are a lot of leftover parts from this kit, enough that you could probably recreate some of the parts from the original Quant kit, but I haven't had time to experiment lately. Busy with life. So, in terms of shelf presence, what's it like? Well, that part's a bit of a mixed bag, honestly. Like the Ekoas Jagan, it's got a militarized color palette. It's meant to not draw the eye so much, but that doesn't stop it from being distinct if you have it around, differently colored or differently shaped kits. In terms of its actual accessories, well, as you're seeing now, this is the sum total of it laying in front of them. The plus side is it can conveniently carry all of it. Final thoughts. This is a perfect candidate for kit bashing and building your ultimate custom scale model. Or keep it the way it is and maybe place it beside its superior Defender parent for kicks. Personally, I'm more stoked now that I know it has a stronger relationship to the stories I've been able to interact with than before. Which brings up an interesting question I have for you, the viewers. Would you like to see a Let's Play series of Gundam Breaker 4 on the channel? Let me know in the comments. And just like that, we're at the end of this review. So until next time, I'm Murdoch, and on behalf of the Gunpla Network, keep building.